Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot for Monday, September 8th, 2025. Thanks for being here. We're going to take a look at the cards for our Monday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone enjoyed that full moon and was able to get things done with that energy that was present. Really be able to lock in and focus in on those things that inspire us, that make us feel connected to spirit and to our inner child. And we are now in the sort of the last day of the full moon on Monday, the 8th. Let's just see what cards come out today for us to see what the energy is going to be like. Again, this one definitely wants to come out. Oh, we have death and rebirth. I'm just going to jump into this here. Again, this reading is about how we can best remember and focus in on being spirits in this material world, this physical world, and this one. Interesting. So we have a rebirth today. We have a chance to start over almost. On this last day of the full moon, it feels very powerful. It feels very much like this sense of we can truly and finally leave some of our past behind and step into a really deep sense of happiness with the physical world around us, with family, with friends. This is a great card. This is such a happy card. I think this is one of the happiest cards in the deck. The Ten of Pentacles represents all the good things in our physical life. Family, pets, a great job, or financial wealth. But it's not, I'm going to say wealth. I'm going to say abundance. I'm not going to say financial, because this is about knowing what is abundance, whether or not it involves money. And I think that's what this death is about. This death and rebirth into something that understands the amount of abundance we have today. So look around today for what you have in your life that you are abundant with, and what brings you great amounts of joy and happiness and being content and understanding this dance in the physical world of sort of the cycle of the yin and the yang, right? Like you can have abundance even in the midst of scarcity. And you can have scarcity in the midst of abundance, right? But this is a focus on that abundance. This is a focus on taking that step into that and having that scarcity mindset become a minor element instead of a major element. You want the abundance focus. You want this. And to do that, you have to give up some things that you have been trained in. You have to understand that this step can be very scary, and it can be very transformational. We're looking at a transformational day. Death is a major arcana card. We're talking about some pretty big energies that are in play that you can tap into today if you wish, that will bring about some very serious positive manifestation and transformation for you today. So be aware of that. Think about how you would prune something back during the fall. Think about things that you can prune in order to generate more stability and more health in the spring. That's the kind of the vibe I'm getting here. You would prune a tree, right, to help it condense its energy and continue putting its roots down further into the ground. So something today, there could be a shift today, something that is ending or wrapping up in a sense of completedness, and something finishing that you can let go of and prune that off. Look at how you can change things today to commemorate the past and honor is the word I'm looking for. You want to be able to honor the experience that you went through, because that has taught you a lot. So you can honor all of that, but that doesn't mean you have to hold on to it. So if something happens today that brings about an ending, know that it is for a longer sense and a deeper sense of stability and happiness. and see how you can shift that, prune that branch instead of having it just wilt and die or torn down, right? That's the tower energy, is the wind coming and ripping the branches off the tree, where you can carefully look and modify this transformation for yourself today. I hope that is helpful. We're going to pull a Celtic Spirit Oracle card today. I've been working with these a little bit more lately, and I really do like them. This is kind of interesting. I feel like this is, it's this one right here. I feel that this is very much about how the full moon is wrapping up and the energy of the weekend. And this has to do with that eclipse energy as well. Like, this is sort of the final, it's a final phase of moving forward. You have to look at things that you want to let go. And this can be, and because it's 10 of Pentacles, this tends to direct us towards things in the physical, things that are perhaps draining your energy a little bit, things that are no longer serving you can now be pruned off. And this is the perfect season for that. We're pretty much getting into the fall now, and it's that season of cutting back and transformation and shifting into, so things can be healthy and more stable in the future. All right, let's look at this card here. Fawn, beginnings, willingness, and opportunities. So this is more about rebirth, really, is what this card is telling us. This is much more about rebirth and having opportunities before us, the opportunity to see something and prune it back, to let it go its own way. That's an opportunity. And that's the mindset that's needed today. That you have an opportunity to look at how you want to prune things off in your life instead of not having that opportunity and them just being knocked away or withering and causing an energy drain on you. And this is about beginnings. It's really easy to see the fall. Can you see the autumn as a beginning? That's the energy I'm getting here, because it actually is a sense of the beginning. It is the beginning. It is the clearing of the way for the new growth of spring. Clearing of the way, and trees in the winter shed their leaves. They have these tiny little deaths that happen where they shed their leaves in order to conserve energy to be able to survive the winter. They have the opportunity, the willingness to do that. So look at things today that are really no longer serving you, things that you can begin to trim away. Okay. And it's such a good card today. It's such a good vibe and a good feeling. And that's the energy you want to take into this day. There's a lot of opportunities present today and a lot of chances to really have a lot of abundant growth and a setup for the future. Actually, a really good kickoff to the week. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. It helps this channel quite a bit. I'm trying to grow this channel, and it's slowly happening. I appreciate all of you that are here. Thank you so much. The moon path reading should be up later today. I'll have that up in the evening, just as we kind of come out of this full moon energy and get ready to head towards the new moon energy again. And I hope you have a great Monday. Peace and strength, everybody. Take care. If you need me, you can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. Peace and strength. Take care. Bye-bye.